Hi, this is Dr. Brenda Malka here, coming to you from Los Angeles, California, and today I'm going to show you how to do a foot reflexology. It's not very science-based, but it's still kind of fun and interesting to do. So doing the shiatsu massage, I'm going to start off by putting some oil on the bottom of the foot and rubbing them in so it can slide easy. So the shiatsu points on the bottom of the foot reflect the body. And so like you have in the body, the brain is at the very top. And in the brain is a very important area for growth and development, the pituitary, which is right here. And the sinuses run along the pads of the toes. And then below the pads of the toes, if you come across in this area, right at the base of the toes, you have the eyes and the ears. And so oftentimes you can go ahead and work in between the toes. And maybe someone will feel their ears popping. Maybe their vision will be a little brighter. And again, all this is very unscientific in a Western standpoint. So generally it's done for fun. But oftentimes people who specialize in this and have been doing it for years, they do find they get results. For instance, right here below the toe, the base of the toe where the neck of the toe is the actual thought to be the neck of the body. And then coming from a chiropractic standpoint, this is always interesting to me that this whole inside area of the foot coincides with the spine. So here's the neck, and then you come down the spine. This is probably the mid-back area, coming all the way down to the low back area down here. And again, you can work on both sides using your knuckle or the thumb, starting with the neck and just working the way down. Now, does the person have some mid-back pain and also have pain in this region? An interesting coincidence. Or maybe not. And coming down, and then at the bottom of the heel of the foot, you have the pelvic region. Those are the wings on either side. It's basically your hips. And then the center here is the sciatic. Is someone having some sciatic pain? Maybe just by massaging in this area, you can release the sciatic. And then coming up to the upper area of the pelvis and the buttocks. So continue again from the top. We're now finished with the nerve areas. Up in this area, right below the neck, you have the lungs. And then in this area, you have the heart, which is more on the left than the right because your heart resides more on the left than the right. And on either side, right below the pinky toes, you have your shoulders. Maybe someone has some tight shoulders and you work in here and the shoulders get some relief. Shoulder muscles oftentimes coincide with headache pain. Maybe by rubbing in here, you can relax and help with the headache. And the solar plexus is here. That's just right above the diaphragm. And then that brings me to the diaphragm, which is right along in this area. And then below that is the liver. And in the liver on the right here, resides the gallbladder. And then we approach the kidneys, which start here and come down. And this coincides somewhat with the acupressure and acupuncture points of the kidney. And the kidney's right here. Do you have a little tenderness here? Maybe there's some kidney issues. Above that, the adrenals. And below that, coming down and dropping into this area, is the bladder area. Then we come here, we have the ascending colon, the transverse colon, which continues on the other foot, and then the descending colon. And then below the colon, you have your small intestine, kind of the belly of the foot, coincides with the belly of the body. And then we have the spleen right here and the pancreas right here. So if you enjoyed this video and you learned something, go ahead and subscribe, like, and any comments or questions you have, I'll go ahead and respond to them as well. We will be launching a new YouTube video every Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. and I'll be available for any questions you have or suggestions for future videos.